class today. Today we are going to discuss calculations problems that I gave you last class. Okay, so we will start with the module first. Okay, so take out your module and your red pen. Okay, the question in the module. Okay. Alright, this is question in your module. Can you find your question in the module yet? Can you find this question in your module?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let's start. So question A, calculate the volume of 2.0 mole per dm cube sulfuric acid needed. Okay, to prepare 100 centimeter cube of 1.0 mole per dm cube sulfuric acid. So you have to know what is the molarity and volume before and what is the molarity and volume after. So let's see what is the, okay, so you know that this is the dilution question. So dilution, we will use this formula, M1V1 equal to M2V2. So you have to identify our M1, our V1 and our M2V2. So needed is our keyword here, needed. Needed is before anything. So this is our V1 and this is our M1. Do you agree with me? Betul tak?
Yes. Yes, teacher.
Yes. So another keyword is to prepare. To prepare means the one that we want. So the ones that we want will be the after. So this is our V2 and this is our M2. Put it in the table. M1 2.0, V1 we don't know, M2 1.0, V2 100 centimeter cube. And then kita terus guna our formula. M1 V1 equal to M2 V2. So we want to find V1. So M2 V2 divided by M1. Masukkan nilai 1.0 times 100 divided by 2.0. And the answer will be... And what is your answer?
50.
50 what?
50 centimeter cube.
Good.
Centimeter cube.
Okay, 1 mark. Okay, mark your work terus Next question. Okay. We have to read the question. Volume of 2.0 mole per dm cube of nitric acid needed to be diluted with distilled water to make 200 centimeter cube, 250 centimeter cube of 0.5 mole per dm cube to make. Okay, so needed is before. To make is our product, meaning it is after. Identify it first. So before is V1, M1, after is, this one is V2, M2. Okay, put it in the table. M1 is 2.0, V1 is, we don't know, M2 is 0.5, V2 is 250 centimeter cube. M1 V1 equal to M2 V2. V1 is the one we want to find. So M2, put in the value 0.5 times 250 divided by 2 and your answer is The answer is
62.5 centimeter cube.
good. 62.5 centimeter cube. Another 1 mark. Next question. "50 centimeter cube of water is added." Okay, this is another keyword. Water is added. Important ni added to 200 centimeter cube of a 2.0 mole per dm cube of sodium hydroxide solution. Determine the molarity of the diluted solution. So, is added to, meaning this is 200 centimeter cube and 2.0 is before. Added to maksudnya the after thing is before. So this is our V1 and this is our M1. The question wants the M for the diluted solution. Diluted meaning the after. So this is our M2. Okay. M1, V1, M2, V2. M1 is 2.0, V1 is 200 centimeter cube. M2 is the one that we want to find. V2, okay. V2 is not given directly. It just says that they add 50 centimeter cube. So what is our V2?
$250.
Good. 200 plus 50 meaning the after is the total mesti total. Bila dia kata added, maksudnya tambah. So 250 centimeter cube. M1 V1 equal to M2 V2. We want to find M2. So M1 V1 divided by V2. 2.0 times 200 divided by 250. And your answer is
6.1 mole decimeter cube.
6.1.
1.6
1.6.
Good. 1.6 what?
mole dm cube.
Mole per dm cube.
cube.
Okay, good. Tadi kenapa dapat 1.6? 160. 160. Siapa tadi? Why do you... Oh, 6.1. Siapa tadi dapat salah tadi? Why?
Terbalik, teacher.
Okay, terbalik.
Telah sebut.
Okay, good. Next one. Ada kat sini yang dapat salah sebab dia the total tu dia buat 50. Ada tak yang dapat salah soalan ni? Sebab V2 dia salah. Tak ada. Then it's good. Maksudnya semua orang tahu macam mana nak dapatkan V2. Good. Next one. 40 centimeter cube of water is added. Again, is added to 60 centimeter cube of sodium hydroxide 0.5 mole. What is the molarity of solution produced? Produced meaning after. So they want to find M2. So automatically this is V1 and this is M1. How about our volume? Is they add 40 centimeter cube. So the total volume now is
100
centimeter cube. M1 V1 equal to M2 V2. So the question wants M2. So our formula will change. 0.5 times 60 divided by 100. And your answer is
0.3 mole per dm cube.
Good. 0.3 mole per dm cube. Another 1 marks. Okay? Settle. Settle with our module. We will come back to our module later. Now, let's discuss activity 6.9 first from your textbook. So, open your notebooks. Activity 6.9 first. We will come back to our module later. Ready?
Yes.
Okay. Calculate the volume. Calculate the volume of 2.0 mole per dm cube of sodium carbonate solution needed. So, bila needed, we know that it is before. So, V is V1, this M is M1. To prepare, okay, selepas prepare ni adalah after. 50 cm cube is our V2, 0.1 mole per dm cube is our M2. Terus buat dalam formula, we want to find our V1. So V1 is equal to M2 V2 divided by M1. M2 is 0.1 times 50 cm cube divided by 2.0. And your answer is
2.5 centimeter cube.
good. 2.5 cm cube. 1 mark. Next. Number 2. Senang je Semua senang sebab the formula used is easy. But you have to make sure you only use this formula only for dilution. Tak boleh guna untuk soalan lain lah. Kalau semua soalan awak nak guna M1 V1 equal to M2 V2, salah lah. Tak boleh lah macam tu. Okay, only for dilution. Next, number 2, molarity. What is the molarity of sodium hydroxide solution when 30 cm cube distilled water is added? Okay, is added to. So, maksudnya this one after perkataan ini adalah before. So, 50 cm cube is our V1, 0.5 mole per dm cube is our M1. So, we need to find M2. First of all, find V2 first. So, our V2 is 50 plus, yes, good. 50 plus 30, 80 centimeter cube. And then we will use our formula again. M1 is 0.5, V1 is 50, V2 is 80. And your answer is? Your answer is
0.3125 mole per dm cube.
good. 0.3125 mole per dm cube. Good job. Also 1 mark. Okay. Allah. Next. Number 3, calculate the volume of the solution produced, maksudnya V2, when 50 cm cube of 1.2 mole per dm cube solution is diluted to 0.5 mole per dm cube. Maksudnya this is our after product. So this is our V1 and this is our M1. M1 V1 equal to M2 V2. Question wants to find V2. M1 V1 equal over M2. 1.2 times 50 divided by 0.5. So your answer is
120 centimeter cube.
Good. 120 centimeter cube. Let's say I change this question sikit. Okay, let's say the question asks, calculate the distilled water added. Let's say I change the question, calculate the distilled water added. Calculate the volume of distilled water added. What would your answer be? Sorry?
70.
70. Good. How do you get 70?
120 tolak dengan 50.
Good job. Meaning awak faham. So distilled water added is 120 minus the before volume 50 and the distilled water added is 70 centimeter cube. Good. Next one, the last for activity 6.9. When 200 centimeter cube water is added, okay, to 50 centimeter cube, so meaning this is before, after 2 is before, so this is B1. Concentrated sulfuric acid with concentration 0.2 mole, so this is M1. Calculate the molarity of the initial, dia bagi tahu initial, so this is M. Concentration of 0.2 mole per liter is produced. So produce is after our product. So this is our M2. Calculate the molarity of initial, meaning before. So the question wants M1. Before the initial concentration of sulfuric acid. So we need to find V2 first. So our V2 is 50 plus 200. 250 centimeter cube. And then again the same thing. The question wants to find M1. So 0.2 times 250 divided by 50. And your answer?
One
One
mole dm cube.
Good. 1.0 mole per dm cube. Okay. Good job. Any questions so far? Ada soalan so far? Hello?
No.
No.
No, teacher.
Okay, so next we will go back to our module. Question 35. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, let us read the question first. Diagram 35 shows standard solution of sodium hydroxide in two volumetric flasks. Volumetric flask A contains 0.1 mole per dm cube potassium hydroxide solution, and volumetric flask B contains 0.02 mole potassium mole per dm cube potassium hydroxide solution. So they are the same solution but different concentration. One is 0.1, another one is 0.02 mole per dm cube. The question asks you to calculate the mass of potassium hydroxide needed to prepare 100 centimeter cube of 0.1 mole per dm cube potassium hydroxide solution in volumetric flask A. So for this question, can we use M1 V1 equal to M2 V2?
No.
Why? Why?
Because it mass.
Because the question wants mass and because we prepare this solution from solid. Sebab itulah dia nak mass. Good. So we cannot use M1V1 equal to M2V2. We have to use this formula. So first, we need to find the molar mass. Molar mass of potassium hydroxide. Molar mass for potassium hydroxide is 39 plus 16 plus 1 equal to 56 per mole. So this is our molar mass for potassium hydroxide. So according to this equation, number of mole equal to MV over 1000. So next one we found number of mole, MV over 1000. What is our M? What is our M? From the question.
0.01.
M. 0.01?
0.1.
Yes, 0.1 times volume 100. And the volume is in centimeter cube, so we must divide it by 0. Divided by 1000. So our answer will be 0.01. What? 0.01 what? Unit. .01 what?
Gram.
0.01 what?
Gram.
Sorry?
Gram.
Gram? Kita dah dapat jawapan ke? Ini formula
No.
untuk apa ni? What is this?
Mole.
Yes, mole. So our unit is?
Mole.
Yes. Tengok apa yang kita cari. Okay, so 0.01 mole. Okay, until here you will get 1 mark. Okay, next. Kita dah siap this formula. Next, our next formula is mass is equal to number of moles times molar mass. Baru boleh buat yang ni. So, number of moles is 0.01 times with 56. 0.56 apa?
56 gram.
Gram. Dekat sini baru gram. Kejap. Dekat sini baru gram. Next, another 1 mark. Okay, can you give me 2 minutes, guys? Take a break for 2 minutes and then we will continue.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright.
Yes.
Sekejap Astro ke?
Ya. Dia dah tahu kat mana, faham tak? Oh, tiga okey. Dia pernah pasang ni, faham tak?
Dia pernah pasang?
Maksudnya dia tahu maksud kita kat mana. So, kita tak dapat nyanyi. Meja ni nak dia.
Dia bagi dia masuk dulu. Kalau cakap dia perlukan bahagian tu, dan saya ubah. Kalau tak, saya habiskan kelas ni. Sekejap.
Boleh. Kalau saya boleh. Go it. Ni lipat ke? Tak. Mesti kaki-kaki.
Okey. Saya teruskan je. Tahu.
Kalau diperlukan situ, saya mati terus ke?
Saya buat kelas depan sikit. Paling.
Tak nak pindah terus ke tu?
Bolehlah pindah teruslah. Masuk dalam bilik je
Meja tu pun hilang.
Kejap lagi saya keluar lepas habis kelas. Boleh? Lepas habis kelas saya keluar. Sekejap je. Beberapa question, 4 question je lagi. Astaghfirullah, aku kalau buat kerja. Okay, can we continue? Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, continue. Let us continue. B. Potassium hydroxide solution in volumetric plus B is prepared using dilution method. Okay, bila dia bagi tahu dilution method, baru kita tahu we can use formula M1V1 equal to M2V2. Calculate the volume of potassium hydroxide solution from volumetric plus A. Maksudnya dia nak V
Oh, V1.
Good. V1 of potassium hydroxide solution from volumetric plus A to prepare 200 centimeter cube of 0.02 mole per dm cube. So to prepare, meaning this is our V2, this is our M2. What is our M1?
0.02.
M1,
200.
M1 berapa tadi? Sekali lagi?
0.1.
0.1. How do you know it is 0.1?
Because 0.02 is M2.
Okay, because 0.02 is M2. So, why do you take 0.1? Siapa dapat jawab? Kenapa 0.1? Kalau dalam question tu ada lagi satu lagi gambar dia tulis volumetric plus C. Lepas tu dia bagi kat sini 0.001 mol per dm cube. Awak nak ambil mana satu? Molarity. Why do you take
0.2.
Apa?
0.2.
0.2. Where do you get 0.2?
Saya guna ratio.
Guna ratio.
Oh, because the volume is that one we calculate is volumetric plus A.
Yes, tidak bagi tahu dah because dia kata volume of potassium hydroxide solution from volumetric plus A. So the volume before is from the molarity from the volumetric plus A. That is why you take 0.1 mole per dm cube. Boleh faham?
Boleh.
Baca soalan betul-betul. So our M1 is 0.1 mole per dm cube. Okay, because it is from volumetric plus A. Baru boleh guna M1 V1 equal to M2 V2. So the question wants V1. M2 V2 divided by M1. M2 is 0.02 times 200 divided by 0.1. So our answer is
200 centimeter cube.
200?
40.
40 centimeter cube.
40, yes, 40 centimeter cube. 1 mark. Okay. Boleh? Any question? Any question, guys?
No, teacher.
No. Faham
No, teacher.
Boleh faham?
Boleh.
Okay.
Boleh.
Because the next one is harder. Okay, we will go to your next form exercise. Question 36. Soalan 36 from your module. Okay, this question 36 is actually a stoichiometry problem. Stoichiometry problem. Where do you find the word stoichiometry before? In chapter what?
Chapter 2, 3.
Chapter 3. Okay, it is a calculation, problem solving calculation. Okay, in stoichiometry, you will have to do 3 steps. Okay, and you usually need chemical equation. Okay, that's why the chemical equation is given in this question. Okay, and from your chemical equation, let's say we take A as the given information and B is what we need to find. First thing first, for stoichiometry, we need to find number of mole of the given information of A. Okay, so number of mole, we have several number of mole punya formula. Number of mole equal to mass over molar mass. Okay, this is if the A is solid. Okay, if A is liquid, number of mole is mv over 1000. If A is gas, number of mole is volume over molar volume. Okay, this is recap, so I will go faster. Next, you will have to do the mole relationship between A and B from 2 things. One sentence is from the balance equation and another one sentence is from the information that we find in number 1. From that, we will get number of mole of B. This is to find number of mole of B. Okay. So, dekat nombor 1, kita find number of mole of A, meaning the given information. Dekat nombor 2, we will find the number of mole of B. So, from the number of mole of B, baru kita buat nombor 3, which is what the question wants with correct unit. Usually, sama ada question tu nak, apa yang question tu wants. Biasanya dia nak mass, ataupun dia nak volume, ataupun dia nak mass atau volume. Okay. Jom kita tengok question number 1. 1.3 gram zinc. Maksudnya zinc is given. Betul tak? Zinc is given.
Yes.
Zinc is adalah yang maklumat yang diberi. So zinc adalah given. So zinc adalah our A lah. Given information A kan. So zinc is our A. 1.3 gram of zinc reacts with excess sulfuric acid. Okay, and what is the volume of hydrogen gas formed? So, apa yang kita perlu cari adalah volume untuk hydrogen gas. So, our hydrogen gas here is B. Dia nak volume. Given mass. So, kalau kita buat yang ni, kita ikut cara yang pertama sekali, kita kena find number of mole. Number of mole siapa yang kita kena find?
Zinc.
Good.
Zinc.
Mole of zinc sebab zinc A kan? Okay, mole of zinc. So zinc kan dia dah diberi mass. So formula mana yang kita kena cari? Yang kita kena guna?
Nombor 1.
Nombor 1. Apa dia?
Mass over molar mass.
Mass over molar mass.
Mass over molar mass. So 1.3 divided by molar mass of zinc given there 65 is equal to
0.02.
0.02 mole. Okay, so this is 1 mark. Nampak tak 3 markah kat situ? So next one, number 2. Do the mole relationship between A and B. Okay, yang pertama, ayat pertama from balanced chemical equation. So this one lah, daripada balanced chemical equation. So this is our balanced chemical equation. So berapa mole A kat situ? Daripada chemical equation.
1 mole of zinc.
Okay, good. Daripada chemical equation, 1 mole of zinc produce
1 mole of hydrogen gas.
good 1 mole of hydrogen gas. Okay, sentence number 2 from the information daripada number 1. So information from number 1 ni adalah information tentang zinc kan? Tulis balik. So 0.02 mole of zinc akan produce, sini baru kita kira. Atas darab bawah bahagi atas. So 1 times 0.02 divided by 1. So equal to 0.02 mole of hydrogen gas. Sebab tu kita nak cari. Sebab tu tadi saya cakap daripada number 2 ni kita akan dapat number of mole of B. Now kita dah dapat number of mole of B. Next we will do our third step. Find what question wants with correct unit. So the question wants volume. So how to find volume? Daripada this one. Kan? So volume equal to number of mole times molar volume. Senang saja. Itu je. Ini je formula yang diperlukan. Dalam stoichiometry yang ni sahaja formula yang diperlukan. 3 tu sahaja. So volume equal to mole times molar volume. Mole is 0.02 times molar volume at STP 22.4. So our answer is
0.448
0.448 apa? Volume?
centimeter cube.
Apa dia? Sekali lagi? Volume?
Centimeter cube.
Decimeter cube. Okay, sebab apa? Sebab STP kita kan decimeter cube per mole.
Yeah.
Unit kena betul. Okay, if you want to change to centimeter cube, berapa? Senang ni.
448.
Darablah 1448 centimeter cube if needed. Kalau tak perlu, jawapan dalam decimeter cube pun dah boleh. So this is another 1 mark. This is 1 mark. So 3 marks there. Bagi saya 1 minit nak ambil charger. Dan nak habis bateri. Sekejap let's continue. Question B. Calculate the maximum mass, okay, so dia nak maximum mass of sodium nitrate form. So sodium nitrate, which one is sodium nitrate? 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one is sodium nitrate? Hello?
Yes, teacher.
Which one is sodium nitrate?
NaOH.
H.
NaOH?
NaNO3.
NaNO3. This is our given, this is our B yang kita nak cari. This is our B. We will need to find the mass. Sodium nitrate form when excess nitric acid is reacted with 100 cm³ of 0.2 mole per dm cube. So, the given information is what? Sodium hydroxide ke, nitric acid ke, water? Hello? So which is our A? What is given? 0.2 tu siapa punya maklumat?
Sodium hydroxide.
Sodium hydroxide. So A is our given information. Okay? Kenapa kena tahu A dengan B? Sebab kita nak buat ni, this one, 1, 2, 3 ni. Okay? So this one dia dah bagi A is 0.2 mole dan 100 cm³. Okay, baru kita boleh tengok. Find number of mole of A. Okay. Mole of, nombor 1 adalah number of mole of A. Siapa A kita sekarang?
Sodium hydroxide.
Oh, sodium hydroxide. So sodium hydroxide is solid, liquid or gas?
Yes.
Gas.
Astaghfirullahalazim.
Liquid.
Liquid. Sorry.
Liquid. Okay, so liquid punya formula apa?
Liquid teacher.
Number of mole untuk cari liquid punya formula? Aduh.
MV over 1000.
Good. MV over 1000. So MV over 1000, berapa M dia? 0.2, V dia 100. Okay, dalam cm³, so we need to divide 1000. 1000. 0.2 times 100 divided by 1000 is 0.02 apa?
Mole.
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 Now kita dah dapat number 1. Next, kita buat sentence. Do the mole relationship between A and B. Number 2, mole relationship from the balance equation. Okay, balance equation cakap berapa mole NaOH?
One mole of NaOH.
Good. 1 mole of NaOH will produce berapa mole NaNO? Sodium nitrate?
1 mole.
1 mole of sodium nitrate. So, from the information daripada 1, so now adalah 0.02. 0.02 mole of NaOH produce berapa pula? 1 darab 0.02 bahagi 1 equal to 0.02 mole of siapa sekarang ni?
Sodium nitrate.
Good. Mole of sodium nitrate, NaNO3. To get mole of B. Then, number 2 pun dah buat. Dah dapat dah mole of B. Kemudian, kita tengok pula 3. Find what the question wants. The question want mass. So, kita guna formula mole equal to mass over molar mass. So how do we find mass? Mole times molar mass. So 0.02 times molar mass of NaNO3. Given there, guna sahaja. Kalau tak nak tulis kat sini, cari kat tepi. Molar mass of NaNO3. 23 plus 14 plus 3 times 16. Okay. Betul tak? 85 gram per mole. So our answer is
1.7 gram.
1.7 gram. 1 mark. This is 1 mark. This is 1 mark. So 3 marks as well. Last question. Is it last? Yes. Last question. Apa pen saya dah tak nak berubah warna. 10 gram of solid copper oxide excess is reacted with 50 cm3 of 2.0 mol per dm cube of sulfuric acid. Calculate the mass of copper oxide that remain unreacted. Okay, so sekarang ni given yang mana? Solid copper oxide, betul? So this is our given. Okay. Kemudian, sorry, bukan. That is not our given. Our given is 50 cm3 of 2.0 mol per dm cube. So this is our given. This is what we want to find. Sebab we want to find the mass yang reacted first. Sebab kita nak dapat mass yang remain unreacted, meaning 10 gram minus reacted. Dapatlah unreacted. Boleh faham kat sini?
Boleh.
Boleh. Okay, sebab tu copper oxide ni adalah B, bukan A. Okay, sebab kita nak cari B. Given A. So, number 1, find the number of mole of A. Siapa A? Tadi. Siapa A? Siapa A kita?
Solid copper.
Sorry?
Solid copper.
Solid copper? Kan dah
Oxide.
tulis kat sini. A kita siapa?
Copper sulfate.
Yes, copper sulfate. Find the number of mole of A. So, A adalah copper sulfate. Bukan copper sulfate. Sulfuric acid. Masya Allah. Sulfuric acid is given. So, sulfuric acid is in solid, liquid or gas?
Liquid.
Liquid. So,
Liquid.
number of mole, nak cari number of mole untuk liquid, formula dia adalah
MV over 1000.
MV over 1000. So, letak 2.0 times 50 divided by 1000. And the answer is
0.1 mole.
0.1 mole.
0.1.
Good, 0.1 mole. Okay, tak keluar dah ni. Kenapa tak keluar? Bateri pen pun nak habis dah. 0.1. 0.1 mole. That is 1 marks. Saya tak boleh guna pen dah Sorry. So you just have to listen to my voice. Okay, next one, number 2. Do the mole relationship between A and B. From the balanced chemical. So A, berapa number of mole of A daripada balanced chemical equation?
1 mole.
Okay, good. 1 mole of H2SO4 react with berapa mole B?
1 mole. 1 mole.
Good. 1 mole of copper oxide. That is the first sentence. The second sentence, okay, from information in 1, so 0.1 mole of H2SO4 react with
0.1 mole of
also.
copper.
Good. 0.1 mole of copper oxide. So daripada situ ada dapat number of mole of B. Another 1 mark. Next one, we want to find what the question wants with correct unit. So the question wants the mass. Okay, mass. Kalau kita nak cari mass, what is our formula?
Mole times molar mass.
Good. Mole times molar mass. So the mole is 0.1. The molar mass is, kita kena kira. So the molar mass of copper oxide is 64 plus 14, plus 16. 80.
80.
So 80 times with the mole,
8 gram.
8 grams. Okay, remember the 8 grams is the mass that is reacted. So the question wants the remain unreacted. So how do we find the remain unreacted?
10 gram minus 8 gram.
Good. 10 grams minus 8 grams. So the unreacted copper to oxide is
2 gram.
2 grams.
grams.
Okay, baru dapat 1 marks. Okay, sampai situ sahaja. Boleh faham? Do you have any questions?
No.
No. Okay, if you don't have any more questions, okay, it's already 11:35. Please mark your work. Okay, mark your work and then upload your works in Google Classroom assignment. I haven't done that yet. Okay, so give me time around until 12. Okay, at 12 p.m. I will upload the assignment. So you upload the mark work. Okay, your mark work there for your participation marks. Okay? Do you have any questions?
No.
No. Okay, if you don't have any more questions, write down your name in the chat box and then you may leave the Google Meet. Thank you very much.